What's up, guys? So today we basically have a much easier challenge, which is getting a sum of multiples of 3 or 5. So basically, if we list all the natural numbers below 10 that are multiples of 3 or 5, we get 3, 5, 6, and 9. The sum of these is 23. Finish the solution below so that, or aside or on the side, so that it returns the sum of all multiples of 3 or 5 below the number passed in. So for example, if we pass in 27, it should give us the sum of multiples of 3 or 5 up until 28. If we give it 35 up until 34, basically like that. Additionally, if the number is negative, return 0. If the number is a multiple of both 3 and 5, only count it once. Okay, that's basically it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to basically accommodate the situation where number is negative so that we can return 0. So if number is negative or it's less than 0, we just basically want to return 0. Okay, and the next thing we want to do is just declare a variable where we're going to be storing our sum, and we're going to initialize it to 0. And after that, we want to basically loop through from 1 up until that number minus 1. Basically, if they passed in 10 here, we don't want to reach 10. We want to reach all the way up to 9. So from 1 to 9, or from 1 to number minus 1. Okay, and inside we basically want to have a conditional, right? We want to say I modulus 3 is equals to 0. So meaning if this number was 3, then 3 would go into 3 and leave no remainders. That would mean it's a multiple. And we can also have the same thing, the same logic, and say also if it's a multiple of 5. Okay, and in that case, we just want to basically add I to sum. So sum plus minus I. And at the end, all we have to do is return sum, and that should basically solve the whole challenge. So let's test. Then we can basically attend, and we can be able to submit, and that was basically it.